Welcome back to In the Shop. So I had a problem with my K2 Plus printer. It was giving me a code BM2355, which when I looked it up, it's the drag link cable that is giving it the trouble. So I've got it kind of tore apart here. And I think what's happening is this little bended area right here is the area that flexes a lot. That's where it flexes the most. I mean, it flexes the whole length of the drag chain, which I've taken the drag chain off. I've got the head taken apart so I could get to it. But this plugs in right here, and then it lays down in here. And when it's in that drag chain, it kind of bends right there the most. But it routes up and through the back here. You have to take this back panel off, and it comes out and goes up and over this #1 stepper motor, and then goes into this slot right here and comes down and loops up right here and plugs into this plug right here. And it's just, I'm not going to say a bad design, but it lends itself to wear. I don't think this end has an issue. I think it is right there. I think one of these wires inside is toast from bending too much. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on right now. These drag chains, they are a pain in the butt to open up. It took me a minute to figure it out. I wasn't able to find a video anywhere showing people how to do it, so I'm gonna show how I did it. They snap together to hold themselves in, and let me reposition this camera here where you can see what the heck's going on. So there's a little clip right here on both sides. I jabbed my finger earlier, but I'm using this little hook, and I'm just sticking it in that slot and prying just a little bit. As you can see, there's a little clip there that hooks into a slot down there. Took me a minute to figure out how to get them open, and they are a pain in the butt. But once you figure it out, they're pretty easy. So, just like that. So I've been in contact with Creality Support. They put me on to where I can get the cable. I've got one ordered. It'll get here in a couple of days. All right, folks, welcome back to In the Shop. So a week or two ago, we pulled this cable chain cable out. And I bought replacements, so it finally came in. So we're gonna put it in. All right, so this feeds through up here. You got to get it through this corner. So I've got to figure out how to get it through there without taking a bunch of stuff apart. Maybe if I feed it this way. I think we're getting somewhere now. Okay, so as you saw, I just kind of stuck my pinky up in there and I shoved it from this side to get it through. And this is the one that goes to the main board up here. And was zip tied in down here and then plugs in right there. So what we've got to do is get it plugged in and secure. Alright, so there's plugged in. We'll rotate this printer just a little bit for access. And what I need to do is zip tie it in down here with these others. Actually, I may be able to go without the zip tie. Except for right there, maybe. For now, we're going to leave the zip tie. All right, and then this feeds up through here. Just take your time. Do it gently, slowly. Oh man. But it will go through there, which is a good thing. We'll fish that out for now so that it is not in my way anymore. I'll relocate this camera here. Okay, so there is the cable chain wire, and then this needs to go back in above it. So I guess it's pretty good. All right. Then the PTFE cable goes in. All right, I have a little camera trouble. So I've got the PTFE tube in and the cable in where it goes. Need to kind of loom all of this into the cable chain, put it back together. I think it is about time to replace this section of PTFE tube anyway, because it looks a little short. So let's see if I have a fresh one. Good tight diameter on it. But it's not clear, it's only green. So green it is.